I used the restroom. As I'm walking there, it didn't feel like a normal walk. It was like I just teleported to the bathroom, like I'm Nightcrawler from the X-Men. So, for all y'all watching this video, I have one question. Have you ever done something you didn't really want to do because of peer pressure? You see, where I'm from, there are 3 things you're guaranteed to smell: piss, and gas. I grew up around people who smoke, and you expect me not to pick it up at some point? When I was younger, I didn't too much care for the gas. My mom told me not to do it, and I was thinking I'm never gonna touch this shit. Then hits middle school. One of my classmates was like this big pothead, and when I think about it, he was probably only doing it to look cool in front of his peers. He kind of reminded me of that movie Malibu's Most Wanted. He was a white dude from a nice neighborhood trying to act hood to impress people. I ended up falling for the trap though, because when I started seeing my classmates doing this, it just piqued my interest. I was curious about what it was like. I didn't want to feel left out of the experience. If everyone else was doing it, then I wanted to do it. I was a follower, and that was something I hate to admit. Then came high school. When I was in middle school, only a small group of kids I knew was smoking that gas. But when I got into high school, everyone and their mama was doing it at this point. And I mean that literally. All my classmates, all my cousins, all my family members, and my friends, even some of the teachers were doing it. I guess that's why it's called high school.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I know, not funny. At this point, I feel like the only one not doing it. And that only made me want to do it even more. I would see other people drunk and high, and on the low, I'd be mad it's not me. I wanted to do this for all the wrong reasons. What finally made me do it was when I was a junior in high school, and at the time I had a girlfriend. The thing is, me and her were complete opposites. I honestly don't think me and her had anything in common, like at all. She was always drinking and smoking, getting in trouble for something like skipping class. I remember FaceTiming her one day while she was in class, and she was like dead ass, smoking in class. Pretty stupid if you ask me. She got in trouble for that. Like, even now, as a smoker, you wouldn't catch me smoking in class. You gotta be a real fiend to be doing shit like that. Me, on the other hand, though, I was a good kid. I stayed home and played video games. I draw and watch anime, and I go to the gym a lot. My name is Tay the Golden Phoenix, not Welcome Down Tay the Switch Tamer. Seriously, how did 2 people like this end up together? One thing that she would always point out was how innocent I was because I don't do anything bad. Like, I don't do nothing. To be honest, it did strike a nerve. I don't know what it is, but I hated hearing it. It made me feel like people viewed me as like a little kid or like a baby when they said this. One day, she texted me while high at school, and for some reason, this made me want to try za. So I hit up my boy who already had experiences taking edibles before, and I asked him if there was anyone he knew who could hook me up with some za. He tells me I should wait till I'm 25, which was funny to me because prior to that, I remember him saying that we should all get the friend group and all do edibles together one day. I bring that up, and that convinces him to call up the homie and tell him to bring the edibles over on Friday. So Friday comes, and I'm hanging out with one of my homies. We gonna call him Johnny, like in that one video I made, Bears and L's 2. So me and Johnny were hanging out on a Friday, like usual, and then I get the call from we go to the gym, me, Johnny, and after we're done working out, we head back to the house to chill and play video games. Then it's time for the magic gummies. Pulls out a small bag of gummies, and he pulls out 2. Don't ask me how many milligrams were in there because I forgot. He sliced it into 4 pieces, and we each took 1. At first, everything was cool. I didn't feel anything. We were just playing the game. Then I thought to myself, maybe these magic gummies are overhyped. They ain't shit. The forbidden line. As soon as I thought that, everyone just started giggling out of nowhere. We were all just playing the game and giggling. My mom would call me, and I had to lock in and pretend like I'm not high out of my mind. Then came the munchies. Grabbed a couple snacks out the counter, and we just started digging in, eating all kinds of snacks. For some reason though, I tweaked a lot more than everyone else. Like, when I say I was tweaking, I don't mean stoner tweaking. I mean crackhead energy. I was saying the goofiest shit, doing the goofiest actions, and at first my friends found it hilarious, then they found it annoying. I was tweaking so bad that when they were trying to walk Johnny to the bus stop, they made me stay at the house because they thought I was going to do something stupid like run away or run in the middle of the road and get hit by a car. So they left me alone by myself, tweaking in the house, while they walked my friend to the bus stop. This was the longest 5 minutes ever. I was paranoid. Then out of nowhere, my head started feeling weird. I don't know how to describe this feeling, but I could feel my whole face and my head start buzzing like crazy. I tried to Google what was happening, like I was trying to type the shit in, but I didn't have enough brain power to do that. I started freaking out. So I did what I would normally do when I was scared. I put on some music. I put my playlist on shuffle and Picture Me Rolling by Tupac plays. And I started dancing in the house. I deadass thought I was hitting that shit too. Came back to see me busting out some random ass dance moves and started laughing. Then they decided to make me sit down because I'm tweaking too much. They walked me to the couch. Keep in mind I was so messed up they had to walk me to the couch. They turned on the movie, turned off the lights, no diddy. That's when time started accelerating out of nowhere. I don't remember watching that movie all the way at all. I just seen one scene, then a black flash, then another scene, black flash, then we're at the end of the movie. Everyone's asleep. I'm up. I can't go to sleep for some reason. I get up to go to the bathroom. It's like, Tashawn, lay the down. I'm like, I gotta use the restroom. As I'm walking there, it didn't feel like a normal walk. It was like I just teleported to the bathroom, like I'm Nightcrawler from the X-Men. Then I went to go get some water. The water didn't taste like water. It tasted like lemonade. I made sure the whole house knew that water tastes like lemonade, and they told me to shut up and go to sleep. Eventually, I did, and we woke up the next morning. I was still sort of high, but sober enough to know what was going on in my surroundings. We cleaned up, and that's the end of my trip to the Shadow Realm. Would I say that I could have waited for that experience? Yeah, I could have, to be honest. Do I regret doing this? No, not at all. Because of this experience, I now have fun memories I can look back at with my friends and laugh at. And if what you did made you smile and enjoy time with your friends, then it's always worth it because life is about making memories. If I can give you a piece of advice, I would say don't do something because of peer pressure or because everyone else is doing it. You really want to be like 99% of people in the world? The majority of people are lost. Not saying I'm any better or worse. I'm just saying don't make your decisions to fit in. Just be yourself. There's only one you, and that's what makes you amazing. Not going to tell you not to do drugs or to do them, but whatever you do, really think about whether you want to do it, like actually, or if you just want to do this because everyone else is doing it. Anyways, that's all I have to say for today. If you like this video, you should check out some more of my videos. I have a playlist of just animations and all sorts of videos. Before I go, I just want to say I love you, you're amazing, and stay hard!